30 Best Romantic Movies of All Time on the Planet. 1. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, 2004. Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet star in this metaphysical journey of lost love, which follows the story of a split couple who both undergo a procedure to erase their memories of one another. The film boasts a classically Charlie Kaufman script, though if you're not one for the Manic Pixie Dream Girl trope, take a pass. 2. Before Sunrise, 1995. The first installment of the Before trilogy, Before Sunrise follows the whimsical romance of a young man and woman who meet on a train and decide to take off for one night in Vienna. A perfect ode to love strained by limits, this film will leave you reeling, and relieved to know there's more where it came from. 3. Shakespeare in Love, 1998. The title says it all. What can be more romantic than a love affair involving famed playwright William Shakespeare at the time he pens the iconic Romeo and Juliet? A forbidden romance and period piece with a side of vintage Gwyneth Paltrow. Thank us later. 4. Shape of Water, 2017. If you know anything about Guillermo del Toro, then you know better than to ever try to predict what the fantastical director's take on a love story would be. Besides, of course, that it will be more beautiful and unique than you could ever imagine. Shape of Water tells the tale of Eliza, a mute woman who works as a cleaning lady at a government laboratory, as she finds herself falling in love with the lab's top secret specimen, an amphibious creature. This film is a true testament that love comes in all shapes and sizes. 5. Slumdog Millionaire, 2008. Directed by Danny Boyle, Slumdog Millionaire follows Jamal Malik, from his childhood as an orphan to ending up one question away from winning India's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Perhaps the most moving plot point of Malik's against all odds journey is that he lives with the sole determination of one day reuniting with his childhood love, Ladika. The film is as visually dazzling as it is emotionally gripping, boasting the incredible feature debut of Dev Patel. 6. Titanic, 1998. It's hard to top being king of the world. Titanic sets the bar incredibly high for romantic epics. The only issue we have is that there was definitely room on that door, but someone had to sprawl out and get cozy. 7. The Big Sick, 2017. Kumail Nanjiani and Emily V. Gordon's real-life hospital romance-turned-movie is one of the most original and thoughtful romances in years. In the face of tragedy, an estranged couple grows closer somehow by one of them being in a coma. Also, Holly Hunter is the best mum. 8. Moonstruck, 1987. Snap out of it. The film that stars Nicolas Cage and Cher helped lock in Cher's long-deserved Oscar. The perfect Italian-American film set in New York, Moonstruck is a late 80s classic. 9. Call Me By Your Name, 2017. That peach scene is something else. The Luca Guadagnino directed film perfectly encapsulates the feelings of first love and love lost in a beautiful Italian setting. Bonus points, CMBYN is the rare gay love story where someone doesn't get beaten or end up with HIV. 10. Silver Linings Playbook, 2012. The first real entry of the Cooper-Lawrence film trio, Silver Linings Playbook is the story of what happens when perfectly flawed people find love together. The film also won Lawrence her first Oscar, and that's pretty outstanding for a picture loosely categorized as a romantic comedy.